Hello and welcome to the Pod Daddy podcast with me, your Daddy Randy. I didn't hesitate because I forgot what I was called. And with my co-host, Daddy Pie.
Daddy pie over here, baby.
Oh man, hold on. Let me just. There you go. Now, one of the most important topics we could ever have is how shit anime is.
Anime.
See, yeah. It was such a difficult subject. It was so shitty that Daddy Pie is literally choking as we speak.
Oh god.
He's literally dying. It's horrible. All the characters are children.
Oh god.
The
Wait,
the
don't
main
we like that?
I guess yeah, but if you want to have an actual story, I wouldn't. I actually would hate it if all the main characters were just children, except for maybe one or two. And it's not just that. It's oh god, the main character is someone I could never like. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. It looks like it sounded like you were snorting paper,
Oh, then that's
which
because of
is
the microphone's close to my beard. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'll
oh
move it now.
shit. Has it gone
Yeah.
that much? Holy fuck.
Well, the genes don't help with this kind of situation. But no, right now it's good, right? It's better. Huh? There's
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah,
snorting.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah,
First of all, congratulations on the beard.
no, thank you.
Uh,
I grew it myself. It's such an honor.
I hope you did. It
Yeah.
would be strange if someone else did.
That'll be a beautiful story to tell one day. But do
Yeah.
carry on about the main character.
Oh boy, back to this pile of shit of a fucking topic. Alright. The main character is either some gullible dumb fuck or some gullible dumb fuck. It's disgusting. I could never like them. They're too goofy until it's serious time. Somehow they become a different human being, and
That's
and
okay.
much they have this surge that piles up within them. They gain 100 plus 100 IQ for I don't know 2 minutes, plus
Okay.
200 charisma. Just to show off, so
Yeah.
they can look cool after the smart thing they did. They suddenly know how to play 60 chess.
Okay.
And then they go straight back to stupidity right after the important thing that has happened.
It's kind of basically like when that in my opinion, it'll be like the same as masturbation. Is like you just come shot at all the smart ones, which could have been doctors, lawyers, and shit like that, and all the retarded ones will. Well, that's all you have right now in your ball sack. So basically, the anime charisma, IQ, 60 chess, looking smart ass motherfucker. It's the same thing. All right, you're come shotting a lot of the knowledgeable things, and then you go back to retardedness. So I think I can agree on that.
Well, the same yeah, what doesn't make sense that it's the same character. What, you're gonna be the intelligent sperm and the dumbass motherfucker?
Yeah, it could be, man.
And no, how the fuck? That's the bullshit within the anime. I'm gonna call it an industry, and it's unacceptable. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all these characters. I don't know how I go up watching so much. You wanna know something? I want something a little more realistic as well. Now, I'm gonna have to look this up for a second, just so I can know how many episodes that pile of shit has.
All right. Well, what's the name of the anime though?
Oh, I'm shitting on anime in general, but I'm gonna use this one as an example.
Uh, you don't like
Let's
it when
see.
Daddy
No,
Randy
no, no.
makes you an example. You wouldn't love it.
No, let's have it a little something like genuine depression.
All right. That's
Why,
my
why
topic.
can't
All
the
right.
main character have depression? Now, imagine that you're a genuinely intelligent character, a genuinely intelligent human being, and one day some guy shoves a pill inside you, through your mouth this time, and then you
Okay, this
become a
time.
kid. And for the rest of your life, you solve crimes, and all the credit goes to a dumbass detective just because he's an adult. Now, what I'm talking about here is Detective Conan. And do keep in mind that the number of episodes are 975,
Jesus Christ, almost to 1,000.
almost to 1,000. Now, in almost, literally, not almost, all of these episodes, except for the first case in the first episode, Detective Conan is a child, is a fucking child who has to literally fucking chloroform his stepdad at this time. I'm gonna call him his stepdad because
Oh,
you can't just live in a guy's house for so long without
and now, and yeah,
without
yeah, yeah,
them
yeah,
becoming a stepdad. You have
yeah,
to
yeah.
literally take him out, change your voice, solve the fucking crime in the best way possible, and then pretend like you're just a child and not take any of the credit. How the fuck is this dude? How the fuck does he not have depression for all these episodes after all this time?
And he's keeping a positive attitude.
And how many fucking crimes are happening in Japan? God damn, it's been 975 episodes. I mean, surely the next episode is gonna be, oh, the mystery of the guy who stole the pennies from the vending machine. Because this has gone way too far. What the fuck?
How are they coming up with new ideas of crimes and shit like that? I mean, like going on for like 900. That's a lot, man. I mean, like you got to be high on acid to think of crimes and shit like that.
Yeah, do keep in mind when this came out, this shit was good. This anime was genuinely good.
All right.
And I'm only shitting on it today because it's gone way too far. And really, the most of my complaints hit, the modern anime. I'm gonna call it the
All
new
right.
stuff. Because even in Detective Conan, the female characters, if a female character is 18 years old, that female character looks like an 18-year-old. If a
Okay.
female character is 37 years old, that female character looks like a 37-year-old. Now, I'm not. If of course, if you showed me a character that was drawn to, let's say, 30 years ago, and I didn't know, I can't guess the age exactly. Oh, I'd say, oh, between 20 and 30. If you told me that character looks like a 27-year-old, I would genuinely believe you because they actually look like the thing. I'm not saying I'm good at guessing ages, but they look like the fucking age. Now look at the
But
fucking anime today. Look at this pile of shit today. There's
yeah,
fucking 7-year-olds looking like and no, I'm sorry, hundreds of years of whatever age they have. There's vampires or something, and they look like 7 years old, and it's
yeah, yeah.
genuinely disgusting.
Yeah, it's just like, dude. Okay. I can relate to this issue when I was like, oh, okay, this character looks cute. She's 7. 7. She looks like a hot milf. What do you mean 7? I can't fantasize about her. I can't.
It's yeah,
I
it's
can't.
this and the other character, one of the other styles that you can have a female that has the body of a 24-year-old, the cleavage of the fucking Grand Canyon, and the face of a fucking 8-year-old, and
Yeah.
it's genuinely disgusting. Look, it's fine to
Disgusting.
have people that are not children, and that's coming from me.
I know it's kind of weird.
Yeah, look, I appreciate older age. I appreciate characters that are going through the 20s, 30s, 40s, even in the older age. You can make them look attractive, but why not have something a little more serious? I know you're pandering to the young audience, but they suck.
Exactly. Why trick the young audience believing that a 13-year-old would have a badongatong the size of the Grand Canyon?
Yeah. Now, look, anime is art,
It is.
and art is the reflection of the people.
So they're all pedophiles.
They're all pedophiles. Yes, this is exactly what I'm trying to say. They're all pedophiles who imagine themselves being in love triangles, and that's another problem. Oh, two females, one guy. Oh, which one is he gonna choose? They're both gonna do their best to attract them, even if it means sexualizing themselves in the most disgusting way possible.
Exactly. And women have no problem watching that, and accepting it. It's like, oh no, it's just anime. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's no wrong messages. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, 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 sure. But if any other cartoon did this, which is not anime, and they did that, you'll be like, oh my god, what do you think? Women are objects, and they will start like making shit up, all right, to trash men, which evidently, whoever drew the anime of a 13-year-old girl that looks like a MILF that has the breast of a goddess, she's like, no, it's okay. You know what? It's perfectly normal.
Oh, isn't it strange that the guy who's the producer of an anime, the head guy who directs all the people, isn't it strange that it's a dude in his 40s?
Yeah, it is. Why are they all so
So
old?
a dude in his 40s making sure that an anime exists where all the characters are 7-year-olds stuck in the bodies of a 20-year-old.
So they're basically 7 years old, but they're stuck in the body.
Well, I hoped I got the message across, but I
Yeah, you
think you get
did.
it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Huh. So they're all pedophiles. Japan is a whole pedophile land.
It's not just that, it's everyone else. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Art
yeah,
is a
but
reflection of the people, and the people demand children.
so basically America demands a lot of children. Nice.
Yeah. I have no opinion on all the others.
Yeah, same here,
All the
same
other
here.
countries, I mean, I don't fucking know about them.
Yeah, all we know is that the biggest pedophiles are like Japan and America right now. So I mean,
Yeah, sure.
that's
It's
something.
also, but, oh man, it's really sad when, an anime, a new anime shows up. They have a good concept for the story,
Yeah,
but they fuck it up with all this bullshit that we just complained about, and even
yeah, yeah.
more.
Should we go to Japan and direct
No,
something decent?
I mean, okay, I don't like going to Japan, but or any other country for that matter. I don't like leaving. Which explains
Well,
why I'm doing a podcast. Anyway,
yeah, it does explain that, but I
yeah,
would love to leave and explore the world of pedophilia. Um, I know I should be
of
coming to
course you
you for
would.
that, but I want to explore it in more depth, on how they actually think and different cultures. Yeah, let's say culture. Yeah, I'm going to discover a new culture.
Yes, the culture of pedophilia.
Yeah, yeah, it's a beautiful culture that no one actually revealed yet.
Yeah. Yep, that's another proof that this topic is filled with fucking bullshit. This man is still coughing.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I've been coughing like a main man. Main man? What? Well, maniac. God damn. Anyways, a madman. Yes, somebody call the coppers. We have a madman over here coughing. Now, all right, so that's the topic that actually grinded your gears, if you may.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I have a topic that actually makes me fuming right now, and trust me when I say this, I'm having a hard time understanding what is going on.
Okay.
Let's talk about the LGBTQ barbecue, motherfuckers.
Did they barbecue someone?
No, but it's like, dude, you wanna say their name? Okay, you have to say the LGBTQ@yahoo.com. It sounds like a fucking email you're trying to give me, not a fucking community, in my opinion. So I'll have to add the barbecue or at the yahoo.com. Makes
Why
it
do
more or
they
less
have a
gay.
community with Yahoo attached to it?
I don't know, man. It's something I would love to see one day, but that's what I love to say to it. They're just
Alright.
called the LGBTQ, but I love to add the at yahoo.com. Makes it less gay when I say it. Because when you say the LGBTQ, you just want to end your sentence with fabu. But to me, I want to end it in a more sarcastic way, if you may.
Yeah, right. But what did they exactly do to piss you off?
Right now, there's a new rule in Illinois, all right, where
Okay.
children are forced to study gay rights.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, they are
God.
fucking forced. They are shoving it down their throats, saying, you know what, being gay is not an option anymore. It's a must. You don't have the option to be gay. You have to be gay. So imagine you're still young, all right, and your mind is still like, exploring new things and it's opening to new events and communications around the world. And suddenly you read a textbook and you're like, gay people have been treated badly. Aw. And then when you hear the stuff about gays and lesbians and the trans and the bis and the blah and the blah, you just like, as a kid, all right, it depends on, well, I would say it depends on how you were raised, but if you think about it, being shoved with information that you don't need actually, okay, to support the gay rights, it's like the gay people are saying, we don't have enough supporters in the world, so let's shove it into kids' throats, shove it into kids' minds, make them think in a different way. Let's make them gay. Let's make them feel it's not a choice. I want to be gay. This is my right, And it's not. That's the problem, Stop shoving piece of shit garbage information into young generations and making them grow up creating a world filled with gay shit and lesbians and trans and bisexuals. I mean, fuck it, man. I might have just go fuck my cat and say, hey, I have the right to do that, Since you're shoving all that information into a kid, I want to shove my information in a cat. Who can
Yeah,
stop me? It's
the
my right.
information in the form of DNA.
Exactly. Yeah, sure. Let's say that. Who can stop me? No one. It's my right. It's not a choice anymore. It's a thing I want to do.
Yeah, but this thing, it made me notice. Uh, this is proof that no one gives a fuck about kids. You want to know why no one gives a shit about actually education, the education of kids?
Why? I would love to know why.
No, not why, but what is the proof?
All right, what is the proof?
It's that any new movement that shows up that tries to expand on the education system or educational reforms,
All
they'll
right.
do whatever makes them happy, but nothing that really helps the children in their lives.
That's
Kids
kind of messed up, bro.
they still don't know about how to manage their own economic status. They still don't
Exactly.
know about how to manage the fucking taxes.
Of course, because they
They
have
don't know
mommy
how
and
to,
daddy.
yeah, they don't know how to be adults, and no one gives a shit about them. They just throw whatever. Yeah, LGBTQ. Yeah, that's what matters even more. Of course. Oh shit. Of course. Of course, it's children who are the most opposed to this movement, and not all the Republicans from the southern states.
Exactly. It all makes sense right now. It all adds up.
Yeah, so it was the children who were behind them, who were against the movement all along.
Son of a bitch.
And I'm pretty sure the LGBT community is mostly young, so what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. But here's a good side to the story about LGBTQ. Russia. In Russia, about Pride Month, there were the flags of gay people. All right, the rainbow shit was thrown on the ground, and Russian people were just like walking down the streets, looking at the flag, wiping their shoes, and carrying on. That's why.
The only flag here we have is the flag of Russia, Soviet.
Soviet, look at this LGBTQ. What is this? I spit on.
The only thing I suck on is vodka.
Yes, don't want to suck on cock. That's gay.
Yeah.
I mean, dude. I mean, like, son of a bitch. I mean, Russia. I mean, I love Putin, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Putin was alarmed by this. They're like, Mr. President. He's like, suka piat. People are stepping on the gay flag. What's your comment about that? Putin says nothing. He just walks, and with the meme song of Putin, and that was a lovely day.
Yeah.
That's Putin's
How
statement.
sexual hatred intensifies.
I love Putin, man. You know, I mean, like Putin is like my idol. You know, he just doesn't give a
Oh.
fuck.
What, you're gonna make a plushie out of him? You're gonna put him on not a blanket. What do people put characters on? Pillows. You're gonna put
Pillows.
him on a
Yes.
pillow? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah. I fantasize about Putin and Elon Musk.
Together? What?
Well, why wouldn't you? Wait, what? No, that's information. No. Stop dragging information from me.
What the fuck? Okay.
Alright. So yeah, we're done from that topic, and here's another topic that's grinding my gears lately. The voice actor of Cleveland Brown in Family Guy, after 20 years of serving Family Guy, he decided to quit the character for one stupid fucking reason. I just don't get it. He says that I'm quitting this character because people of the color of the character that I'm voice acting should be doing the character, not a white man. So I stepped down to let a black man do a black man character voice. Now moving on to The Simpsons, Apu. All right.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that this man has been genuinely pressured into leaving his job. Perhaps
No,
even to the
he
point
did
of
it
quitting.
willingly. He did it willingly.
I don't know.
Same here. I was like, wait, this is bullshit. And then when I read about Apu, which was the Indian dude in The Simpsons, all right, they removed the character, the white man that was doing the voice of Apu, and they said a black man should come and do it. A same person of color should come do this character. Are you fucking kidding me? After 20 plus more years of The Simpsons, of Apu doing that exact same voice, you're telling me right now you just discovered, oh no, white people shouldn't be doing black people voices. You know, it's kind of racist, and we support the Black Lives Matter movement. So, fire the white people. Let's bring on the black guys. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking considering ruining that you've built over the years just for a Black Lives Matter movement? I mean, black people didn't even complain. They didn't say shit. I mean, fuck, they even love it. They adore it. They complained about against it about being racist to black people. So did The Simpsons? They were like, no one used the white man doing a brown voice. No one has ever said about that. What are you doing? And now we. All right. Now you may know the series, the TV show called, where all the old ladies are gathered,
Called
and
what?
it's a sitcom and shit. The Golden Girls.
Okay, alright. Don't be
All
so
right.
angry. Your anger is turning you into a robot a little bit.
Oh really?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe the recording is fine. I don't know. Go
I
on.
don't know. Yeah, but there is an episode where they put a black mask on their face, you know, for the beauty of the face. You know, it's like a facial. They're putting on a facial. All
Yeah,
mud.
it's a product,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. In the episode, she was small. What do you call it? Their face is black. All right, because of the mud, the facial, the product. You know. And suddenly Hulu was like, we are so sorry to the black community. We took down this episode because it represents racism. Are you kidding? Are you shitting me? Are you seriously saying that they wanted to make fun of the black people by putting a black mud on their face for their face to be looking much better and younger? Are you telling me they were mimicking black people and making fun of them? How did you even think about that? I mean, I'm pretty sure that episode like aired like 20 or 30 years ago. And you're telling me right now, just right fucking now, you're telling me that this is racist and you just noticed it. You never noticed it. You never gave a fuck about it.
Hold on. What? Aren't these? Don't these products exist in real life?
They do. What are they gonna ban these products right now?
Well, if they did, that calls for genuine outrage as well.
Oh, you want to hear about genuine outrage? All right, I'll give you one last one. The writer of Friends, all right? She came out on a statement, and I quote, "I regret not adding a black character and a gay character while I was doing Friends, while I was producing Friends and writing them." Randy, we're living in an era where blacks and gay people should be shoved right into our throats just to say, we support these motherfuckers. I support black people, I don't support gay people, but you're making me hate it or making it hard for me to actually support the black community. You're shoving it, don't force it. Why do you think people hate the gays? Why do you think people hate the LGBTQ? Why do you think people hate the YMCA? You know? You want to know why? Because we were forced to actually like them. But when you're forcing something that is like the black community and the Black Lives Matter, all right, shoving it and forcing me to actually accept it. I've accepted it like long time ago. You cannot force it on anyone, or we will actually be hating more on the black community. If
I
you want to make a
honestly,
statement, yeah,
yeah. No, what
okay.
was it?
If you want to make a statement, or you want to prove something, or you want to show your love and support, all right, actually do it. Don't fire people that are white and doing the black voices, you know, or remove an episode because they had a black mud on their face or a mud looks like a black color and you saying it's mimicking the black people and it's racist. No, 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 no. That's not racist. You're being fucking dumb. All right? And schools don't fucking force it into children. Like, what is this? Why one day? I hope I don't witness ass telling me, Dad, you know, they have right. Dad, you're always making fun of people. And I'll be like, oh, okay, Jimmy, man, you came out of my balls, I'm bringing you back in. You know? Fuck you, Jimmy. I'm your father. And when I say fuck the gays, and fuck. All right? I have to be a gay guy just to say, oh, look, I did something in my life. Ah, fuck you and fuck the gay community. Fuck the LGBTQ barbecue motherfuckers. I'm really fucking pissed at this new idea that they're forcing on all of us.
Alright. First of all, how about you fix the actual education system first? That's the first
Exactly.
point. Focus on that, alright? Don't lose your fucking mind. You're still part of a genuine overall community. You're part of a big country. Look at how you educate your own children in a proper manner, not in a what I support and I am an ally of matter.
Exactly.
Second of all, it does seem racist to me that the color of the voice actor has to be the same color as the character he is voice acting.
Exactly. Where's how are you saying that's not racist? If he's not saying the N word, he's
You can
harmless.
look, you can say the N word. It's fine.
But you have to
Man,
be
the N
black.
word alone is a pile of shit. Let's just get out of that motherfucker.
No, you can
But
say the N word.
going back, it's pretty fucking dumb. Yeah, you know what? This might be as shit as the anime, seeing how you're coughing as well at this point.
No, I choked on water.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
keep in mind that decisions that people make when they come out with statements or when they quit a job or when they get hired to a job or whatever the fuck, they can always have ulterior motives. They want to be more popular. They might already have another job on their minds that they will get hired uh, by whoever the fuck once they leave the one job. They know that there is something in it for them when they go out and talk.
Yeah.
Third point. So these movements, these communities, whatever they call themselves, mostly movements, such as Black Lives Matter, anything. It can be used in a tribalistic way, and is being used in a tribalistic way. It's an us versus them. It's really fucked up. It becomes, a weird religious thing. These folks are leaving their faith to become zealots with these movements. You get me?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think
And what's the final point? Right.
yeah.
Now, the final point is that everything that's
Yes.
happening, everything that these people are doing, all of them, everyone who has something they're fighting for, they're not they're not doing something that makes a difference on the long run.
Exactly. They're just doing it for
They're
now.
not, yeah. When you pass a law to educate children of something, is that really going to help people in the future? And that's the closest thing you can do to make a long-term, effect, is by instituting laws. And that's what you should be doing, looking at the constitution of your country, going to the fucking Congress, passing laws, doing the thing. And it's sad that people think that, oh, if I loot the store, if I rob it, I get it, the people are angry.
They're hungry.
But the both. But is that really how you should be acting? Is that how we're gonna make things better, by making them worse? I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, yeah. That's not a thing that you should be like an example to do for the government. That's not an
Yeah,
example to point out, like burning places and doing what you're doing. I mean, like, what's the message there? That we're gonna rob you, we're gonna loot you, we're gonna
yeah, and
do this?
you know who the victims are in the looting? It's not the Starbucks or the whatever other brands that you can think of the rich people. Not the iPhones, not any of those. They're
The
not gonna get
employees,
affected by this.
the
They
employees.
are they are literally the 1%. They're not going to get affected if you think you can rob a store. And again, that's not an excuse for you to rob or fuck anything up, because you're not doing anything. You're only causing mayhem and giving people excuses to fuck things up. The real victims are people who own, local stores, who don't have a chain. They only have the one store, or family businesses. They're the ones getting destroyed. And I read about those. And I literally
Yeah,
hear from people that own stores that have to go literally live through the looting and the rioting and make sure that their business doesn't get destroyed months after they had to close down because of the coronavirus. So they're already fucked from the fucking virus. And then this shit happens. And it's acting like the final nail in a coffin.
exactly. Those are the people that
Well,
are getting more hurt.
yeah,
And I've seen a
got
video of a dude that it's like he owns the store. All right, it's just like small business store. All right,
yeah,
and he went out in the streets and he was like crying and he was like, "Why are you doing this? This is not right. All right, this is not the way where we want justice, where we want equality, where we want people to hear us. Why are you ruining my store? Why? What did I ever do to you? You came, you ruined my truck that I spent years and years and years collecting money for it, and now it's gone. For what? Just to prove a point?" And the dude was devastated. I swear to God, I felt his pain, and I don't own a store, so I can relate to his pain. But my God, did it actually hurt me from the inside seeing him just dying, not a little, but a lot from the inside.
yeah.
Seeing his whole career, his life life sacrifice, what he did just to get where he is right now, being destroyed in just 10 minutes and taken away from him.
It really makes me sad now that I genuinely think about it, because it's not just the local people. Imagine in the last 10 to 15 years, all those who collected all their money, who genuinely immigrated to the US, who put all their investments into this one little shop because they think there's money in the US and there's, a brighter future for them. And it's only a small business. And now that they've left their lives behind, they've immigrated, they literally have their own families. Now they're at this point where they had to close down for months on end, and now this shit happened. How are these people gonna live the rest of their lives? They're
Exactly.
probably not.
They're not. They're not. They're not going to recover from it. No one's going to help them.
Yeah.
They have to start from zero again.
And I apologize, or we've gotten on a sad note here.
Yes.
Which makes me really happy that I've accumulated some Florida man's news
Oh, all right. Let's go to
to
the news
make up for this
segment.
shit.
All right. So, okay, let us start in 3, 2, 1. Din 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 din
Pa-pa-da-pa,
din din din
pa-pa-da-pa, pa-pa-da-da-pa-pa.
din. And now, with the Pod Daddy Podcast News, with your host and the only host of this segment, Daddy Randy. Daddy Randy, take it from here.
Hello, it's me, Data Randy, and today I've got a bunch of news, but the first news is actually not going to be about a Florida man.
Ah, sad.
Indeed. However, holy shit, do I have? Okay, there it is. Oof. Thought I left it by accident. Just a little interesting bit of a news. A couple of kids were out. How do you put this? Magnet fishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the beach.
Magneted fishing. Yeah.
All right.
You have the thing that collects the iron or any metals.
Yeah.
And these kids, they found something. They're not really
Ooh.
sure what it is. It looks really old and rusty. Now, these kids are in Finland. And while they were walking in the beach with this thing, once they realized what it is, they've gently put it down on the ground and walked away.
Is it a mine?
It's a hand grenade.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
A rusty old hand grenade.
Must have been from World War II.
Must have been. Now, what I can imagine... oh, no, it's actually from World War One.
Oh.
And it's a German grenade. How did that get there?
How did that wait? What?
What fucking me? Oh my god, that guy deserves to be in the Olympics. If he can throw it from Germany all the way to Finland, what?
I don't remember actually Hitler reaching Finland.
No, it's the First World War.
I don't even imagine the leader of Germany actually reached Finland at that time.
They were an empire, but still, I don't know much about Finland fighting in the First World War.
Yeah, because they didn't. I believe that's what I remember.
What, it was a soldier vacationing? It's like,
But
must have
seriously,
dropped
kudos
my
to the guy.
fucking grenade at the beach. Maybe I should have actually worn my camouflage gear and not my shorts to the beach with my grenade. That was my pet grenade.
Was Dukensteimer was walking through the beach at that time?
Yeah. With his pet Anschluss.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's scheiße.
Yeah, but do carry on.
That's the bit, they brought in a bunch of experts
explosive
who deal
experts.
with those boys. They took care of it.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not pronouncing their names, those two.
Yes, please do not.
Yeah. And now on to the Florida news. Oh boy.
Oh boy, joy.
Now the first one. Oh, how do I say this one? Oh
man.
Now, Do you know what a four-wheeler vehicle is?
No, but do explain.
I don't either. I was hoping that you would fucking know
I
about this.
I don't
Oh,
know what that
a
is.
four-wheeler is a bike, not a car. Okay,
Okay.
it's a bike with four wheels.
So it's a pussy wheel. Okay.
Sure. Now, this Florida man was arrested after doing donuts in front of a police officer with his four-wheeler,
With his
and
bike?
yeah,
Okay.
while he had a beer in his left hand. So this guy, let's see here. On Saturday evening, deputies attempted a traffic stop on three four-wheelers, so he wasn't the only one, he was with two. They stopped at those three vehicles for driving on county-maintained road. I guess they were trying to fix the road. They weren't supposed to be there. Two of them stopped, but this guy, self-proclaimed badass, fled from the stop. And he
Ooh.
managed to escape as well.
On a four-wheel.
Yeah, but you know what makes him a Florida man?
What?
He came
He
back.
had. No.
He
No.
came back, and that's when he did the donuts with his beer in his hand, screaming, "Come get me!" to the police officers.
Oh my God. You know what would have made this story much better? If he had a crocodile, in a small basket in front of him, and he's like, "Hey, fellas, come get me." Does the donuts with the beer in his left hand, and he's just like, Sweet Home Alabama, just singing it. I know it doesn't make any sense, but that would be cool.
That crocodile would not be having a good time while this guy is doing fucking donuts. It's gonna fly off the thing.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah, but no, to cut the story short, this guy got onto multiple roads, about three or four roads. He went, he went a long way before he was stopped. He's a 24-year-old.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and now he's in county jail. Good job, Aaron Clark.
Yeah, doggy. That sounds like a good Florida man on a crackhead.
Yep. Now on to the next story.
Is it a Florida man?
Woman.
Oh, interesting. We don't get a lot of women over here, but
And
yeah,
not
sure,
just
that's
a
fine.
woman, a teacher. A Florida teacher was arrested for performing a sexual act with a boy at the age of 15 at a graduation party before she was confronted by his mom.
I'm sorry, did she do it with his consent or without his consent?
I can only assume with his consent, because I read a little bit about this and oh boy. Now, she went to this 15. No, what I want to know is how is this 15-year-old at a graduation party? What is he graduating from? He's only 15. Middle school?
Could be.
That's really weird. That's not a thing we do around here.
Yeah, I've never heard of like, hey, great, we're doing a graduation party for the middle school kids because they're going to be like, in high school next year.
Yeah, good job learning very basic math.
Damn. What
Yeah,
will you do when you reach college? Kill
you'll
yourself.
well, yeah. Well, he doesn't need to. He gotta, he had sex with a teacher. Now,
Hey,
first of all,
okay.
she's 49 years old.
Is she hot
Just
though?
dude, she's a 49-year-old U.S. teacher.
She could be
She's
a
not gonna
cougar,
give a fuck about how she looks.
but the kid should be giving a fuck.
He shouldn't.
All right.
That is a 15-year-old. Now where was she? Oh yeah, I like this part.
All right.
She attempted to smoke marijuana,
Oh
but
my
she
God.
was, but she was so drunk that she couldn't light up the fucking thing.
How
She
drunk
was
do you have to be?
she was so drunk she couldn't get high. She walked up to the kid. She walked away with him. It was, they went off on their own. I assume she tried to smoke marijuana then when she was alone with him, but couldn't. And after she realized she couldn't do that, she thought it was a great idea to give this kid a blowjob.
In my opinion, that kid going into high school, a fucking hero.
I guess the
A
kids
legend.
around him know about it.
A legend. He's gonna go a legend.
Yeah, and I assume kids in high school are gonna know about this story because this female, she messed up. She literally, after walking back with him, she told someone about what had happened. She was, oh, dude, I totally sucked this kid's dick. And the person who heard this went, okay, this is a no moment. I'm gonna alert the mother. And
Alert
word
the
got around.
authorities. Alert the
Yeah,
authorities. Call the coppers.
yeah,
We've
and
got a drunk whore.
I wanted to read this read this story my way, because they really make it try to look as horrible as can possible. First of all, they say it's a sex act on a boy, like it's a criminal act.
Which is not, but okay.
I guess it's against the law to diddle people below the age of 18.
But she just gave him a blowjob and he wasn't consent.
I know.
Son
The
of a
way-
bitch. Just let the dude have a good time.
The mother is angry, I guess.
Okay.
Well, she said she was angry. She called the police, and she ended up in jail. That's the story of the Florida teacher.
Florida, what are you on? Seriously.
Oh, let's see what. Oh, yeah. Florida man arrested for impersonating a police officer for discounts at a Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh my God, Florida! You just keep on getting better and better.
Now, this guy does not have a badge. And what did he think was a good idea? To walk in a Dunkin' Donuts, ask for a discount after literally pulling out a Glock, a pistol.
Are you kidding me? He pulled the Glock
Yeah.
on the worker?
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I'm a police officer. Look at my gun. And he just pulled out the gun, and that's one of the felonies he has is showing off his fucking gun in public, other than impersonating a cop.
I mean, you're already a cop in a cop uniform, or impersonating a cop in a cop
I don't think
uniform.
he was impersonating. I don't think he was wearing a cop uniform.
So he just pulled the Glock and said,
Yeah.
I'm a police officer.
Yeah, I guess he was pretending to be off duty or something.
Oh, God. I'm pretty sure
Oh
he
shit!
smoked a
No,
lot of crack.
he definitely had a badge actually.
And he
had a
decided to
badge.
show the Glock.
Yeah, the badge, the gun. Nothing here that says that he was wearing a police uniform. But he did get a 10% discount on several occasions.
Uh-huh.
But then, the only reason they stopped giving him the 10% discount later because they thought he was abusing being a cop too much.
Okay.
Only then when he was like, oh, come on, man. I'm a police officer. This is my gun. Stop being a bitch. The actual police got involved then, and now he's in jail. But hey,
How many years do you think he will
he got a
serve?
10% discount on multiple occasions, so good on him for that.
I mean, that's a win-win.
Yeah, I don't know for how long they're gonna put him in the fucking thing.
Yeah, but he experienced something new and
Yeah. Now the last bit of news for today. Florida man with cocaine on his nose tells deputies it's not his. Now this man was caught with cocaine on his nose during a traffic stop and the cops said two deputies pulled over the car and noticed the passenger, some 20-year-old guy, I'm not going to say his name, with white powder substance on his nose. His nose was swabbed, and the test was positive for cocaine. The dude was caught with 250 grams of marijuana and 13 Xanax pills.
Jesus Christ.
And he claims none of that shit was his, even the coke on his nose.
Huh. Maybe he was baking that, and flour
Yeah.
got stuck on.
Yeah, sure. It happens with everyone, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Bakers are actually complaining of having flour lung. It's a very known medical condition that this man might be having. Of course, he's probably because he's 20, he's young. He's what do they call it? A novice in bakeries, which is why he's walking around with flour on his nose.
I mean, the deputy should have known that he was.
Yeah. But here's the thing. God damn, what was I gonna say? What
Something
crazy
about
shit?
baking.
Yeah. But this guy he's a novice. He's trying to figure out how to do the thing. And the only way for you to find out that the bread is gonna be good is by snorting flour.
That's how you know you got good flour.
Oh, give me that flour. Hey, y'all got any more of that flour?
Come on, man. I just need 5 grams of that.
They give him actual flour. Like, dude, just take this. Go away, you fucking weirdo.
I'm gonna bake
Turns out
something
that-
real good, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bake something real good. And I'm gonna be someone someday. They all just doubted him and made fun of him. And one day they're like, oh shit, you did. And his picture is just him
shit.
snorting flowers.
He's in jail now. Oh. They thought it was coke. That's funny.
Huh. Wait. Billy, what were you selling, dude? Flowers? Are you sure? No. Alright, he's in jail.
Ah, okay. Where am I getting the flour? Hold on a minute.
Wait, what? Oh my god, that's a twist.
¿Cómo estás? Oh shit, it's him.
Oh,
Here's
shit,
the guy.
Pablo. Oh, fuck.
Pablo ¿Cómo estás Escobar?
Oof.
Wherever he shows up, he says ¿Cómo estás? Even if he opens up the door and someone taking a shit. ¿Cómo estás? I don't want coke, I want a shit.
¿Cómo estás?
No, god damn it, I have constipation. I don't have time for this.
¿Cómo
That
estás?
shit was halfway out of my asshole and you scared me and now the shit is back. I'm constipated and I have to take 30 more minutes to shit. ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, arriba.
Hey. Oh, what the fuck is happening?
I have no idea. Alright, so let's end the segment.
Yeah, let's end this whole thing. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about anime. We talked about not anime.
Yeah, we got to black people and gay people, and then we went to a German soldier that dropped his grenade on the shore of Finland, and some kids these days found it.
Yeah.
What a
All the
trooper.
way up to Pablo ¿Cómo estás Escobar?
Exactly, and a constipated
This
man
is,
taking a shit.
This
Productive
has been,
episode.
good quality Scheiße. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And,
very good.
Yeah, this is it. This is the Pod Daddy Podcast, episode 8.